Hello, darlings, and welcome to Digimon Ghost Gayest. We're back with episode 5 of Ghost Gayest, and boy, let me tell you, there's a furry awakening in this one. I'm Emory. My pronouns are he, she, they.
I'm Morg. My pronouns are they, them.
And I'm Avir. My pronouns are she, they.
Yeah, between this furry awakening and Jury's furry awakening in episode 21, I really feel represented in this series.
I watched it before I realized I was. So, I guess it wasn't for me, but it is nice to see it in retrospect.
Finally, the representation you all deserve.
Mine was watching The Cat Returns in college.
Nice.
The what?
The Cat Returns. It's the Miyazaki film, or like at least Ghibli. I don't know if it was Miyazaki specifically, but yeah.
I probably know it. It's just not in my head right now.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
So before we get into Tamers, we do have a little bit of Ghost Game business to talk about. So first thing, we wanted to have a discussion that we alluded to in the last episode, talking about Ajataramon and the sort of parallels that are drawn between them and Jellymon. So, like, obviously, I think, like, both sort of romantically infatuated with a human. That's that's sort of a gimme.
Yes, but it's played very differently.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
I would say, in general, Jellymon is played more for laughs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think there are also, like, some key differences where, like, the thing that sort of made Ajataramon so scary and fucked up is that they're, like, even though they're not accepting of the human as they are, they have to be like, oh, I need to turn you into a Digimon. I gotta change you, in fact, in order to suit my needs, even if that's bad and terrible for you.
And then they're like, oh, you don't want to be Digimon? What if I human instead? But what if? And that's like, it's like a twisted version.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I'm beyond that, I'm just thinking about, like, some of the parallels, just like, Ajataramon using needles to, like, plantify people, and then Jellymon using, like, a syringe to unplantify Kiyoshiro. Like, also the fact that they both have, like, tentacles is just, like, sort of a visual similarity. Like, I don't know. It definitely feels like there's some intentional parallels there, albeit sort of subtle ones.
I'm kind of surprised, just based on, like, other stuff I've seen, that they wouldn't be a little bit more blatant about it and be like, have Jellymon being, like, more up in, what's the other Digimon's name?
Ajataramon?
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't. I saw the episode, it's just been a bit. Ajataramon, like, I thought she would be more up in Ayataramon's face, being like, but you gotta like them the way they are.
Yeah.
But, like...
Jellymon is very much monster fucker, right? And Ajataramon is like, no. You need to have the same bits. It doesn't work if you're not in the same Digimon or human class.
Can you imagine if, like, because we watched the recap thing, if Pumpmon had the ability to turn people into pumpkins for real?
Damn.
It's so fucked up.
Oh.
That would make the whole cutting out eyes things a lot more horrifying.
Yeah.
That's messed up to think about.
Yeah, and then like maybe one last parallel that I noticed is just like Ajataramon super not caring about Yuto's safety. Like,
yeah,
just
true.
like I'll give you a big dose of this experimental drug, 3 times as much as I gave to this little nerd boy, and it'll go fine.
You'll be fine.
And it'll go well. And yeah, and you know, for as much as Jellymon endangers and traumatizes Kyoshiro, like we do see her like that she genuinely cares a lot about Kyoshiro's safety in this episode. So
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Jellymon is
she's upset.
Yeah, not saying Jellymon is unproblematic, not by any stretch of the imagination, but she's definitely like more caring and accepting than Ajataramon is, who is just like sort of fixated on her own stalker bullshit.
She's like problematic in the sense of like watching fictional characters interact, like not wanting to necessarily know them in real life, but being like, yes, I love them on this show.
Yeah.
Whereas
Jellymon is like a Jellymon is definitely a fun cartoon kind of terrible. Like, she's terrible, but we love it, and we don't hate her for it.
She's the mean friend.
Whereas Ajataramon is like horror movie shit. I mean, yeah, that's kind of a given with a lot of Ghost Game, but like, it's like kind of extra like scary in some ways. I don't know if it just like tapped into like a fear I had more than I thought or something when I was like, wow, this is kind of fucked up. All right.
Yeah.
I do think...
God, like, that episode was, like, a lot more visceral than I was maybe expecting. Just, like, yeah, the way that they were, like, wrenching people's mouths open and just, like, the fucking shots of people with, you know, having had their vines turned into limbs. It's like, oh no, bodies.
Body horror.
I'm like, guess I'm not into plant TF. That's fine.
I do think that Jellymon started from the same place as, that name, Ajataramon. As in, she was obsessed with Kyoshiro. She was stalking Kyoshiro. That's how it started.
True.
I mean, but
Jellymon saw Kyoshiro as a person. Yeah,
she wanted to bully him initially.
She saw him as a person, like someone to interact with. Whereas Ajataramon just had Yuta talk in their direction and just completely McFreaking lost it.
Ajataramon is fucking hold on, I'm blanking on the
Ajataramon is the nice guy TM.
No, but I was thinking of a yandere. I'm probably I probably saw that wrong. I'm just remembering recently in Shriek Shack when like Zizi said tsundere like extremely incorrectly, so I'm like, well, whatever.
Oh, I still have to listen to the latest episode, so I have that to look forward to then.
It's wrong. I'm not saying it completely right, but also they said it even more wrong somehow. So, anyway, but yes, that's what I was saying, like, yandere, like, I love you so much, I want to hurt you.
Which is a normal thing to say, of course.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. God, now I'm thinking about how Jellymon literally said, I want to hurt you, back in the bug episode.
God.
But Jellymon is also, like, she's really sweet for Kyoshiro when it's really bad. She just also thinks he's a wimp who should go to exposure therapy and is doing it for him, even though he didn't agree. Oh, I love her so much, even though Wow, poor Kyoshiro.
Jellymon said, you know how we'll cure your mental illness is with more trauma.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway.
It's very funny that she was like, I'm gonna dress as a nurse and fucking shoot you with a needle.
That's such a good touch. You just know she's having a great time.
She loves it. She's so into it. She loves dressing up. I mean, well...
This also implies to me that Kyoshiro had to wait to get help until Jellymon had her whole outfit assembled for this bit.
Oh, you know it. Because, I mean, she probably did the outfit while Mamimon was doing the extraction stuff anyway.
Yeah, no, like, everyone went to pick up the medicine and, instead of, like... instead of going straight to Mamimon, Jellymon just, like, wandered off just to look for an outfit,
She's like, they got this covered, it's fine.
Yeah, she went and got the most important bits, so...
Yeah.
She definitely didn't get that little hat from a hospital, though. It had a heart on it.
Oh, yeah. No way.
What if that's how Mamimon wants to be? What if it's Mamimon's, though? What if Mamimon thinks all his nurses to dress up like that?
Oh, God.
Because he works at that hospital now, doesn't he?
Kind of.
Works might be a generous term.
He
does work there.
He haunts
I don't think he's employed.
What is it with these Digimon and just showing up and working for free?
I know. I'm like, damn, gotta teach them about, like, the economy or something.
Yeah. I mean, Jellymon knows all about the economy. She's great at it.
Yeah, Jellymon is the only one getting paid, and that makes her the smartest one in this.
I guess a lot of them can go invisible and just steal shit, though. So, like, True. I would also do this. So maybe they're smarter than me. All Digimon are smarter than me.
I'm just thinking, like, I wouldn't do my job if they didn't pay me.
Yeah, who would?
Yeah, and Digimon.
It's true.
And I don't know if they're so far beyond capitalism or if they've fallen so far in capitalism.
Yeah, they don't seem like they have like a much of a concept of like the economy, except for the ones who are heralds of the god of capitalism,
God, I wish that were me. Not the herald, but the not knowing about.
Yeah.
The other one.
All right, so do we want to talk about the special episode next?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't have a ton to say.
It's gonna be pretty short. I didn't rewatch it, I'll be honest on that.
Yeah, no, I only just watched it last week. There's not a whole lot to say about it. It is basically just like, it's, I guess sort of done, like, in the style of, like, a horror show with, like, like a horror movie program with, like, the host segments, in between to, like, introduce the clips. So it actually had a live action portion to it with, hosted by, Naoto Takenaka, who is, like, the narrator voice for Ghost Game. Yeah, I really did like the host segments, He
gave it his all.
He's great.
Oh, yeah. You could tell he was just, like, having so much fun with, like, the hamminess of it all. It was a really, just very charming and delightful, performance. Like, I wasn't even mad that I was watching regurgitated content. It was a fun time. It basically, like, the actual content of it was just, like, abbreviated versions of the Mummymon episode and the Pumpmon episode.
Yeah.
So, nothing really new there, but, it was a fun time. Kind of fun to revisit those old episodes with, like, a bit of added theatricality.
Yeah, but I like the concept. They can do it again because it was very well done with the host, but they should just do something new then. Give me like a mini mystery that he is narrating for us.
Ooh.
That would have been fun.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. I'd be into that.
Yeah, that would be great.
I don't like recap episodes. If it's a recap episode, I want something new. I want like a different point of view, or I want like what happened after or before, something like that.
Or like, if they're gonna do a recap, like, I don't want it to be a full episode, you know? And I guess this wasn't. It was 2, like, bits of an episode. But, like, it's just... It does this thing where it's like, it makes you be like, should I watch this and see if there's any new content? Especially if it's for like a show that you like really care about and you're like, I want to get all the details that I want. Like, I want to make sure I'm not missing shit. But then you like watch it and you're just like, great, there was like a minute of new content. Great, my life is better now. But
I am happy with it, like just a minute of new content. I'm that easy though.
I'm just judgy, I guess.
No, but I get it. Like I also didn't rewatch it. It's like it wasn't a bad episode. It just really didn't add to the story.
Yeah, like if I were like binge watching the show and I had maybe only watched like those early episodes like, you know, a week or a couple of weeks previously, I would have been a bit more bored with it, but it's been months since I've seen you know, those earlier episodes, so I didn't mind revisiting them as much, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but you're right. Like, if I rewatch this in a binge, I'm gonna skip this episode probably.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
And if I rewatch it over a longer period of time, then I would watch it.
Yeah.
I think I agree.
I'm sure Toei listens to our podcast and will take these reviews very seriously.
Hey, Toei, treat your workers better. Anyway, is that all we have to say for that bit?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
420.
420.
Happy 420.
We love Weed Minute.
We love it.
I love considering that you're in Weed Minute.
I'm in East Coast Weed Minute, yes.
East Coast Weed Minute. All right. So let's talk about Tamers, episode 6. It is Take Your Mom to Work Day at Rookie's. Oh yeah, these are longer recaps. Please feel free to cut in. I have a lot to say about these episodes, and I don't want to be info dumping the whole time.
Question. Why did she go to work? Do we know this? Is there any prompting in the last episode that we would know that she would go to work? Or are we just thrown into this and like, haha, get to see your mom doing her job?
I'm not sure. I don't think we've actually seen much of Rookie's mom before this. So like, just like right off the bat,
I just accepted it.
You know, right on the heels of her first introduction, it's like, oh, she's going to work. She just had to fuck off on a work call, like, immediately and unexpectedly. She seems like a great, responsible parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's take your kid to school. Take your parent.
Take your kid to school day.
Sorry, I'm getting confused.
Oh, I hated those days. They happened way too often.
I'm getting confused because the next episode she is taken to her mom's work, so I'm getting very confused.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, cinematic parallels. I didn't even think of that.
You really chose some really good episodes.
Yes, so
it is take your... No, I have to really take
your parent
to
take your parent to school. This is take your parent to school. Her mom's just standing in the background. People are talking about her mom because she's famous. But also she's like annoyed, especially because her mom leaves and takes a photo.
Yeah.
That's what happened. That's all. I was like, wait, which part is happening in this episode?
Is that a real thing, you think? Do parents go to school? What you learn?
It's like an elementary school thing.
Yeah.
I've had days like that.
It's kind of like sometimes if people are doing like parent-teacher conference stuff, like maybe they want to see what like their kids actually doing and not just being told by the teacher or something. I don't know. It's believable.
Imagine growing up in a town big enough that your parents wouldn't just know everything that happens in that school.
Yeah,
anyway.
true. I mean, this is, probably a bigger...
The concept was wild to me, but I'll roll with it.
Yeah.
So Rookie watches her mom just walk straight out of the room, and she's like, fine, this is cool. It's not like I've developed any issues with abandonment or anything. I'm a normal elementary schooler. Mm-hmm. Now it's time to go home and relax with my favorite hobby of entering death matches with random monsters. Also, we see a flashback of Rookie's mom not really understanding or engaging with Rookie's interest in TCGs, and I'm sure it's probably supposed to contribute to our understanding of Rookie's character and her relationship with her mother, but all I can pay attention to in this scene is Rookie's fucking cool leather jacket.
So true!
Mm-hmm. That outfit!
Love her skull and crossbone shirt.
This is not the jacket of a girl who likes boys. Meanwhile...
No, it is not.
I could see it being a bisexual leather jacket. Sorry.
Meanwhile, the rest of the main characters are clowning around when Jellymon and Terriermon also notice the appearance of a new monster to fight. It's Allomon, who is an Allosaurus, I guess. Renamon beats up the Allo, so I can only assume that this means they're ace.
Yeah, I was gonna say ace rights. Yeah. Although the way you said it, it also sounded like aloe plants. And now I'm just picturing, what if, there was an aloe plant, Allosaurus Digimon? That'd be pretty sick. Anyway, this is unimportant.
I hadn't thought of that. So I'm just gonna have to hand in my ace card for this episode. Thank you, Edamon, for doing this for us.
God, Renamon sure beats the fuck out of an Allo in the next episode, too.
God, she does. God, he's so horny.
During the battle, Rookie chastises Renamon for not evolving, because clearly the best way to get your friends to experience character growth is to yell at them until they do it. My emotional intelligence is very high. Rookie also yells at Takato and Jen for showing up and trying to help because she hates friends and is stronger on her own and doesn't have issues with abandonment.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know who else hates friendship and doesn't have trauma around interpersonal relationships? It's Impmon. He's here too.
I thought you were gonna say yourself.
Well,
because that was the joke. That's the joke I would make. It's me.
I love friendship, though.
Friendship good.
I do, but that's also because I'm no longer a small child.
So true.
Fair.
Impmon is a small child baby, and
Impmon is very much a small child.
He's so angry. He's like,
so angry.
Fuck these bitches and their fucking Digimon human relationships.
Who needs a human partner? I imagine that Impmon will be eating cereal for that.
I mean,
because I remember Impmon from our tier list. Impmon was in there.
Yeah, boy.
He sure was.
He sure was, and he's the only thing that's that group from being bad, though. I get it.
Not only does he pick up human partners, multiple, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
But he also picks horrible ones.
Yes.
So Impmon should just shut up.
Yes. He didn't really pick them, but yes.
Yeah, listen, I feel like we were maybe a little hard on Ai and Makoto. They go through some character development.
Yeah, that's true.
Off screen.
They're also very small and young, and I was also shitty at that age. Small. So, they should... My thought is more, I hope they're better when they're older, is my thought. Because they're normal, shitty toddlers, is kind of my feeling.
So on this podcast, we just hate children.
No! I guess I did say shitty toddlers, but no, I'm sorry.
Sometimes kids have bad vibes, and we can only hope they grow out of that.
So true.
With the help of, I guess, Impmon.
Yeah.
So Rookie asks Renamon why they haven't evolved yet, and Renamon doesn't have a good answer. We get another flashback of Rookie wearing the lesbian jacket again, and also winning a card tournament. She seems pretty bummed about it, though, since no one else at the tournament is on her level, and that coward Ryo Akiyama didn't even show up for a rematch. Still no abandonment issues, it's fine.
Well, we didn't even know he was a character till later.
True. True. There is no mention of Ryo Akiyama at all in the episode, but, context clues.
Oh good, this is not a name that I missed.
No. Bitch doesn't even show up until, episode 28. You're not missing anything.
Nothing.
Imagine not being relevant.
He's only there for Ruki character development, to be honest.
Pretty much.
Anyway, she's like, damn, no one's good. I'm just gonna go home and be sad and throw my cards at the table and be like,
go home and be
I'm
sad.
bored.
Yeah, go home and be sad and enter a nightmare hell dimension.
Yeah, she did not expect that,
Normal
though,
shit.
to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
Would you? Would
No.
you expect that?
No, that's what I'm saying.
I think her reaction was very on point.
Yeah.
I would also try to crawl away, and then stop crawling away at the end of that scene.
She's probably calmer than I would have been, honestly. I would have,
No screaming.
Yeah. The whole scene gets really serial experiments lane there for a second. The background just goes all psychedelic and fucked. And monsters start showing up.
It's like they're watching her through, TV screen kind of things.
They're like...
It felt very much like she was in, an animal in the zoo or something.
Yeah, the TV screen, there's, all these, dark shadows that, you can make out some Digimon that you probably know. And, some of them aren't even, necessarily scary Digimon. There's the frog with the fucking, tuba. But the fact that, it's in shadow just makes it still kind of creepy. And then they're all like, we want you as our queen. You're the best Digimon tamer that ever lived. You're the best at the game, so you'll be the best to fucking help us Digivolve. And they're all talking in these creepy voices and and reaching for her.
Ruki gets real freaked out about this. She says that she only wants one Digimon, a really strong one she can be a cool loner with. So let's see, where am I?
Because your loners is a thing you do together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's fucking brooding alone with your homie.
just girly things.
Yeah. So Ruki wishes Renamon into reality, and then they're partners.
I like that, all the other...
Very valid of her.
All the other Digimon, disappear, and, Renamon steps forward and, starts to, come towards her. The screens disappear, the cards on the table. She swipes for, the whole, Tamer song and dance.
It's, a very dramatic scene. The whole crowd of monsters is just parting to the sides as Renamon approaches. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's a really cool scene, and you can sort of feel like Renamon is not that different in the whole I'm not here to make friends thing. Except that I am.
Yeah, Renamon is definitely only here to get stronger and do monster fights better, except and they would never have personal feelings about their partner.
No.
Anyway.
If they didn't need a partner, they wouldn't take one. Duh.
Exactly.
Except,
In the present, Renamon bemoans their inability to evolve because they really want this whole partners with Ruki thing to work out, but they're in a really tough spot right now.
I like that she was Renamon was fucking, I'll evolve when the time is right. And then it seemed like she was like, they were like, fuck, man, I don't know when I'm...
It's like, when will the time be right?
I don't know when that time is actually, but if I keep telling Ruki this, it's fine. Panics.
We all know the time's gonna be right when they finally realize that they do want to be friends, brackets, more than friends.
Yeah! So Renamon meets Impmon, who talks about how cool and independent and not traumatized he is. Impmon hates humans and Digimon who partner with humans, and he would never be partners with someone. And this whole time, Renamon is just kind of like, I don't want to talk to you, buddy.
Renamon
they just leave.
Is still just like, stays there for a while and just listens to him kind of ramble.
Yeah, Renamon,
it's pretty good.
Renamon the whole time is like, how do I disengage from this conversation? It's pretty funny.
It's pretty funny. But eventually Renamon leaves and they because they see a digital field and Ruki was trying to sleep at this time and she gets the little thing alerting to her to a field on her.
Yeah, she gets a notification on her Digivice. New Digimon just dropped.
And at first she's like, Renamon, where the fuck are you? But she eventually does meet up with Renamon. She kind of realizes they can meet up at the digital field. And
yeah, they both go to the digital field and there's a fucking Dokugumon there. There's Big Spider.
Spider.
And things are immediately not going well. They're losing. Renamon even, takes a big hit to protect Ruki. They fucking take a fucking blast of poisonous gas directly in their body. And as Renamon lies...
Ruki is very surprised by this.
Yeah. It's like, oh no... And also, in this scene, I forgot to put this in my notes, but in this scene, Renamon, tells Ruki to run, to, get out of there, it's dangerous, but Ruki is like, no, I'm not going anywhere, and then, does a cool card slash. So yeah, I don't know, it's abandonment theme again. It's Ruki actually cares enough to not abandon her partner in this moment, even though she's, got fear and anxiety about being abandoned herself.
Yeah, she gives Renamon these big fucking fuck off scythes, makes her into Scyther.
Oh fuck yeah. So as Renamon lies dead on the pavement, Ruki's repressed gay furry energy is finally unleashed, causing them to evolve into Cubimon. Cubimon easily finishes off Dokugumon, and the partners share an emotional moment, having finally expressed caring for each other for the first time and achieving their desired evolution. Without thinking, Ruki reaches out a hand to caress Cubimon's face, like you do with your homies.
Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah. Cubimon asks Ruki if she understands the meaning of partnership, and then leans into the caress. I go, aww. Ruki responds, saying that she understands, but only a little, and y'all, these two repressed, socially anxious gay disasters are finally letting themselves experience a brief taste of tender emotion, and I'm screaming about it.
Me pointing at the screen, lesbian.
Yeah. Oh, it's so gay.
It was a really beautiful moment. But it does show me that the secret to evolution and personal character growth is being gay.
It's being gay.
It's so true.
It's being gay.
So true.
And I think that's beautiful.
Get stronger by doing gay shit with your friends. That's Digimon.
That's Digimon.
Digimon really is the best at making the gayest possible show without having any actual gay characters.
Yeah.
How did they do that? How did they manage to be so gay without being gay? How is this show gayer than I am?
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's is this subtext? Is this me reading into stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Is this Am I being baited?
Listen.
I don't think we're being baited, but I do wonder if the person writing this has discovered some things about themselves.
Yeah, no, we're definitely being baited, but there are definitely a few moments throughout the scene that suggest to me that at least some of the people on the crew were shipping Ruki and Renamon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Have you all looked at that screenshot I posted in Digimon Days?
I will look at it again.
Digimon Days. Oh yeah. Yep, yeah. I did see that.
Sometimes you just gotta support your partner's butt.
Exactly.
That's important.
Even if you look at it and you're like, that's her back, it's still kind of fucking gay to put your hand on your homie's back. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, it's a real friendly gesture there, Renamon.
That low? Hello?
That low.
This is two girlfriends standing next to each other, and one of them has her hand in the other's back pocket.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
She could have gone for like the shoulder or something. Mm-hmm. No?
This does look like a picture you could take at Pride.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Man.
But that could just also be because Leomon is there and
true.
That's a walking rainbow.
Would Renamon dye her fur for Pride?
Damn, they definitely would. Oh, for sure.
For sure. And you, listener, can decide what colors that would be.
I mean, listen, they're already a fucking non-binary flag.
True.
They could go as is and still be a pride flag, you know? They're already dressed for
Fuck, so true.
It's always Pride Month for Renamon.
Hell yeah.
So fucking true.
I love Renamon so much.
God, the next episode is extremely homosexual too.
Oh yeah.
Shall we get into it?
Let's get into it.
Sometimes you just gotta hit a guy. Episode.
Sometimes.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes you just got it.
This is the one where I thought
This is the one where we're really fighting some allos.
Also, she goes to her mom's workplace this time.
Yeah. So, episode 18. Once again, Rumiko is doing a great job of bonding with her daughter. So great, in fact, that she got Ruki a chance to do a camera test at her modeling agency.
Why?
She gets to wear gender-conforming clothing and not express any opinions about this thing she's being forced to do. And get her picture taken by some random dude and look directly at some flashing lights and oh no, she's having a panic attack.
It's exactly what you want when you're young and trying to find out who you are. Mm-hmm. Being put in the spotlight.
God damn.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrifying. I felt that. I genuinely felt that.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
I was like, why is she in a dress right now? My brain was like, who did this to her? Hello?
Yeah,
Being forced to wear a dress you don't want and you say, I hate it. And people go like, no, you look so pretty. You're so cute in this dress. Like, fuck no.
Yeah,
so if you hate it, then the dress is bad.
Where's her spiky ponytail? Hello?
Where's her tough lesbian look?
Come on!
Yeah. God, like, this scene was rough. This scene hit hard. Like, especially since that's something, like, I definitely feel as, like, a transgender who did not like having their picture taken at a young age.
Yeah. It took me a while to, like, be okay with it. Also.
Yeah, for sure.
And a big part of it was because people would always be like, you have a great smile, you should smile. And I'm like, and they're like, that's a fake one. And I'm like, I don't know how to do a real one unless you make me laugh. I don't know what to tell you. Like, tell a better joke. I don't know. I guess that's a little different than being like, I'm uncomfortable with trans stuff, but
I just hated being perceived.
Yeah.
I think that's what Ruki's having right now. She looks in a way that she doesn't want to look. And she's being forced to be very aware of that and to have people tell her that she should be happy because she does look great. Ugh. And I hate that so much. No, if you say that you look like shit, then people should just learn to accept that.
That assistant guy who's like, wow, you have such pretty eyes. You should be a model like your mom. I was like, huh? What? Mm? She's a child. Hello? Don't say that to her.
Children shouldn't be pushed into modeling careers. No. Hot take.
I know that you're just, like, saying shit, but, like, think about it a little longer, because it sounds pretty bad.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think people who haven't experienced that would never understand why that dude is making her so uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you can also sort of see, like, where the adults are coming from, where it's like, oh, she's a girl, she would love to look pretty and get her picture taken. Why is she being so rude about it? And that's definitely, like, how her mom is, like, just totally not, like, seeing or empathizing with her daughter. And yeah, that is, like, really representative of, like, a lot of the friction in their relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, the mom definitely expected to have a mini-me. And I'm guessing Rookie is nothing like her mom.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing like her mom, yeah.
A lesbian, for one.
She runs away, though.
Yeah, she gets the heck out of there.
After pushing the camera guy away, she just fucking runs, and her mom's yelling after her, and
she got that panic attack adrenaline strength. She just sends the cameraman flying.
Yeah, it's pretty
Respect. Good for her. I'm glad she did that.
So you know what else sucks? Renemon's not even around, because they went to go hang out with one of the 12 Deva at the end of the last episode. Ruki is looking for them and wonders if her partner is ever coming back. Abandonment. No, it's fine. Meanwhile...
I was just gonna ask, is this relevant, like, to the abandonment issues, you think? Or?
Yeah, God, like, I was like... You know, even having watched this series a bunch, I was still like, wow, the whole abandonment thing comes back a lot in these episodes. So, meanwhile, Reika, one of the employees of Hypnos, a secret government organization which has been trying to monitor and eliminate Digimon from the network, is going about her day, swimming some laps, buying bread from the bakery where Takato lives. That's fine. Dudes are checking her out the whole time, but later, her female coworker gives her a nice compliment about her appearance without being commodifying, possessive, or leering about it. Could this perhaps be connected to the themes of the episode? Maybe. Also, hey, Renamon and Vajramon finally show up, and Vajramon is straight creepin'. This incel is all like, hey, join my cult, be my digiwife, destroy some humans, it'll be great. Renamon's just like, hey, could we keep this professional? I'm just here for information. And Vajramon just proceeds to be extremely milady about it. And Renamon is making a face like, oh my fucking god, I can't believe this bullshit.
Yeah, so why did he go, or, like, why did, I don't know how to ask this. Why did Renamon go with him in the first place?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much just to be like, they wanted to, like, get information out of Vajramon, just to, like, you know, sort of figure out what the whole deal with the Deva is, and, like, what, you know, why they're saying that they have, like, a Digimon god, and, you know, all that.
It's just, like, what, I guess it's, like, why did she do this and not tell Ruki about what's happening, I guess? It seems like they just kind of disappeared with Vajramon.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you know...
I'm assuming Ruki is the first meaningful relationship Renamon has had.
Yeah.
Renamon might have just forgotten that you should inform your partner you're gonna be away for a bit.
Yeah, no, Renamon definitely isn't, like, great at interpersonal relationships, even though they care about Ruki a whole lot. Like, they still, like... Still sort of awkward about it sometimes, you know.
Renamon is that person that has to text you, like, after 6 months, like, yo, it's been a while. How you been? Which is great for Ruki, because I'm sensing that she handles that very well.
she does great with it, as we see.
Yeah. But, like, Terramon kind of, like, senses that the Digimon are there, right? So then they, like, everyone kind of bikes on over there and hope for the best that Renamon's there. And wow, she is.
Yeah.
They're here, they're queer, get used to it.
Gang's all here. And, Vajramon is going off about how humans created Digimon and then abandoned their creations to fend for themselves, and how they're not great about that. So, they just got, like, a cool new god who is definitely, like, not a bastard or anything. And then Kulamon, shows up too, and Vajramon starts bullying them, so everyone's like, alright, now it's on.
Yeah, poor Kulamon is just being, like, chased around because this dude is like, oh, you looked at me funny, and you're not this beautiful creature in front of me, and you're small and pathetic. Oh, you must be a human, Digimon. I'm going to run after you. Like,
this guy is the fucking worst.
Why? Like, what immediately prompted him to be like, oh, you gotta be a Digimon for a human? Which, like, first of all, he's not. But, like, also that doesn't matter. Like, he's just a small, innocent little baby.
Yeah.
Little baby boy. And you're making him trip and fall, and you're gonna, like, try to kill him or something.
Yeah, the writers just wanted to make extra sure that this guy is a bastard, in case you're not, like, picking up on the creepy flirting vibes.
Oh, yeah, just in case. It's for the straights.
It's for the
straights.
So they know that he's creepy. I'm kidding.
The straights also have to hate him, so they needed to go the extra mile.
So, we do some evolutions, and Renamon finally notices that the rest of the gang is here. Renamon and Rookie lock eyes and softly whisper each other's names, like you do with your homies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Renamon evolves to Cubimon, and this only makes Vajramon more of a wretched simp. So they all have a fight. They do some violence until, Graumon and Galgamon get sleepy and tired and have to lie down, which is valid. But Cubimon keeps fighting, and Ruki draws a blue card, allowing her to matrix evolve Cubimon into Taumon. Vajramon, who seriously cannot take a fucking hint, gets all possessive again and starts talking about how Cubimon evolved wrong, and they should stop looking so humanoid.
Yeah, what the fuck? I was like, what? This is the part where I was like, dog, there's humanoid Digimon. You're just being an asshole because you don't like that she's with a human now.
He doesn't like that he gotta know.
This guy only searches 2 tags on E621.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
No, Emory.
Feral and Tar.
Stop.
Okay, that's my cursed content for this week.
Stop.
I have to live like this now. I have to go to sleep after this and not think of that.
Anyway, he clearly doesn't like some of his other, like, devas, Because there's, like, that monkey boy. That's, like, kind of human-y.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. She's cool.
We love Taumon kills this motherfucker.
We love them.
Taumon is so fucking cool. They're like a red wizard.
Yeah, they're like a cool magic... Yeah, well, not I guess Taoism, but, like, magic also, because I'm like, I don't know where you pulled those from. Fuck.
Let's call it magic, it's fine.
Like,
Ajataramon is, like, really strong and really good.
They've got, like, hammer space, because they pulled out a giant paintbrush. It's pretty awesome.
It's a good evolution. People who think it's not are wrong. And should get punched.
They're simply wrong.
Yeah, they fucking destroy him with I don't remember the attack, but it was cool. It was painted in the air.
Yeah. Bone Hit Sen, where Taomon just like draws a fucking, I think a Sanskrit character, which just like fucking blows the guy up.
Yeah, it's sick.
Very good.
It was funny watching them fight with like their sleeves like blocking the swords. It was very fun and like I don't know. It's just
they have a very cool fighting style.
It's a fun design.
It rules. It's very like martial arts movie. It kind of kicks ass.
Yeah.
I had one in my game that I played. Very strong, very good, very fun.
So the later Ruki and Drenamon discuss whether a tamer really has an influence on their on the forms their partner evolves to. And hey, what's gayer, being gay or letting your tamer subtly influence your evolution path and taking on new physical forms that are informed by your mutual trust and friendship?
And then as she's riding away, she's like, damn, you look beautiful in the moonlight. She literally says this. This is not me, like... Okay, other than the word damn, she says, you look beautiful in the moonlight. Ruki, that's very... I literally was like, this is so gay.
It's so gay.
You can't just drop this gay-ass bomb and then ride away.
It was beautiful. I love that Ruki is comfortable saying these things.
Me too, but it's also like, damn, she just left. It's
extremely gay.
Yeah, she just fucking says that and then bicycles away like she's fleeing the scene of a gay little crime, like you do with your homies.
She committed a gay little crime by saying her partner looks radiant in the fucking moonlight.
Ruki went for dating advice. Someone said you gotta flirt subtly. Give him like little compliments. They like that. People like small compliments. He said, okay, small compliment. You look beautiful in the moonlight.
Tell your non-binary friends that next time you see them.
God, please.
Good fucking episodes, I think. There was one really good Ruki Renamon episode that I didn't include in this list because it is like sort of a reiteration of episode 6, and that's like episode 12. Which is just like more of them like being gay and angsty and struggling to express like that they like each other. But yeah, I thought episode 6 was like maybe a better representation of that, at least like for our purposes, in this podcast. But God, episode 12 is really damn good as well, and has like some really fucking gay shit in it.
I like that the 2 episodes were both like first time evolution episodes.
Yeah.
It's funny.
You picked you're very good at picking like 2 episodes that interact with each other, because these are very much like mirrors of each other in a way.
It is funny though seeing like Ruki be like, I don't fucking need friends, and then in the next one we watch, she like kind of does need her friends because she doesn't know if Renamon's there, and like someone's gotta kick this Digimon's ass, and she's like, well, I guess I'll just ride along with my friends.
It's character growth.
You like it.
Ruki has such a good fucking arc. God, it's good.
I love it when a character shows up and is like, I don't need friends. And then everyone aggressively befriends that character.
Yes.
That's good. That's great. That's amazing.
It's that good shit.
Just force friendship on them, because secretly, deep down, that's all we really want.
Yeah, that's the good Sasuke shit. That's the Shadow the Hedgehog shit. We fucking love an angsty loner who has a lot of friends they love.
True.
God, I love projecting on those storylines. Now, if only someone would tell me that I look beautiful in the moonlight.
I haven't seen you in the moonlight, I gotta be honest.
Yeah. Listen, take a moonlight selfie, and I'm sure I will have positive things to say about it. Anyway.
It's so gay.
Yeah, God. Thank you for coming along on my gay furry shipping journey.
Thank you for sharing it with us.
Absolutely. I'm a little bit feral about these two. I'm a little bit brain rot over here about these fucking kids. Anyway, I think that about does it for the episode. Yeah, so do we want to jump straight into our plugs?
Yeah. I don't think we have anything else to say. Next week is a normal episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's normal.
It's very normal.
Oh, I'm scared.
Right, who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go first. Because I always do. What is my Twitter? @Eriviru. My Twitter is @Eriviru. And that's pretty much where I'm active most of the time. So
you can find me at Haunting the Morgue on Twitter. That's Haunting the MORG. You can also find me on my other podcasts. Departure Lounge still exists out there, but my active ones are Forward ReZero, a ReZero Watch podcast, and the Sonic Shuffle, a random and holistic Sonic lore podcast. It won't be out by this episode being out, but watch the feed for us talking about Sonic 2, the movie. Mm-hmm. We did a whole watch along thing with the Discord. It was pretty fun. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Discord.
I was there for that. It was a good time.
It was.
I wish I could have joined that.
Yeah, it was a bad time for you. It's kind of late.
You were. I just live in the worst of times. That we've established this.
That's because I work also, but yeah, that's it for me, I think.
All right, so I'm Emory. I'm on for Affinity with my username Space Robot. Maybe I'll actually post some of the shit that I've drawn to for Affinity. Maybe I'll do that one of these days. It's been a while since I posted there. Anyway, but I'm also on a podcast called Gone Will Hunting. Yeah, Devin moved recently, so that threw a bit of a wrench in our process of, getting to edit and publish those episodes and also, working on our next project. But those things are forthcoming. We just got to get our shit together a little bit. But yeah, we're on that. So this is so we're on Twitter at Ghost Gayest, and we have a Discord linked in the description. Go there, join us for Digimon Days, talk about despoilies, tell us which Digimon you ship. I don't know. Yes. So this is a Noisespace.xyz podcast. Go to Noisespace.xyz and listen to all the red shows there. We've talked about them. We listen to way too many of these dang shows between all of us. It's some really good podcasting. Yeah. So I think that about does it for us for this week. So, until next time, all you poltergeist ghouls and non-binaries, Digimon
or the gays.
As we proved today.
We sure did. Goodbye, darlings.
Bye.
Digi-ghouls and digi-goblins hiding